So I'd be very shocked if WWE would want to take on a guy who no-shows, you know what I mean? Like I really doubt it, 100% that they've got him, or that they would even endorse that at all. So no for me. But for you, Matt, any chances of Del Rio showing up?
Well, stranger things have happened, and people who we thought would never be in WWE again have returned. But I feel like with Alberto, there's just like a lot of things going on there, and it's all pretty recent, since he was released last time. There's not like a lot of time has passed. I just feel like you can give someone so many chances, but like you said, if he's not going to fulfill the dates that he's supposed to be doing, it's not really showing himself in a good light. It just feels like he'd be a bit of a liability right now to take on. Yeah,
I've never known WWE to be too into that, regardless of how ruthless they are. As we see in this match, take a huge... I mean, I say a lot of people from Impact Wrestling, but of course you've got to credit Ring of Honor as well here, Matt. Many of the talent from Ring of Honor come through as well. And, if anything, you could argue the case that maybe Ring of Honor do, groom their own talent a little bit more than the others. As this man, what is he doing there? Is he literally just going to... Oh, he is. I thought that was going to happen. I thought, is he really going to do that? Yeah, he did. Kind of a new thing. So.
They've done something really good with Sullivan as well. I think he's a really believable kind of monster. And they haven't overdone it either. Like, just because he's like so big and strong, that doesn't mean he's got a tiny brain, At least they make it sound like he can actually think for himself.
Oh man, there's always something about I don't like seeing this when they put their head right in the middle of the damn thing. Like I always think, oh my god, there's one fault in that, he could seriously hurt himself. But I just remember seeing one guy do it in the Indies. It did not end well. But yeah, Sullivan, I think he's got quite a bright future. I mean, I think he's got the look as well for the WWE package. But again, I think with any of these guys, I mean, I used to think there'd be a bit of a rush on to get to the main roster, but nowadays I tend to think maybe not. You know what I mean? Unless there's really something for them. I'm kind of like dead against it now. After seeing some of the guys come up, just also want to say, Stay Lucky. He's got in touch with us. He's gone on to say that tomorrow he thinks on the Andre the Giant he's going all out on Big Cass. He says Big Cass is definitely winning it 100%. So Stay Lucky's gone for Big Cass there. I actually picked Aleister Black, if you remember, and Matt, you went with Dolph Ziggler, I believe.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
So, lots of people saying lots of different things, which I guess is cool because, it's not blatant. So that's the only good thing about this, is that there's not really an obvious. Lots of people have been sending me videos as well with Woken Matt stuff that he's been doing around in New Orleans. Really like all that. It's kind of cool that he's keeping in character, and it was quite funny earlier, some of the stuff he was doing with the fans. Man, that looked harsh.
Oh yeah, I think when he stood up and felt that, I think he was really losing it.
Yeah. And now this guy's got the A-Train look here as well. They're keeping it on him, aren't they, with him?
Yeah, it's working for him.
So EC3. How have you taken to EC3 since he's been into the NXT system, Matt? Do you think he's fitting okay? Fairly... Like he's not missing a beat, or do you think he's had to change his game a little bit? I mean, how have you taken to him so far?
I think he's slotted in just right. He hasn't changed anything really. I can see from when he was in, he just came straight in. And credit to him, he's even acknowledged stuff on his Twitter and that about how he was in NXT previously, and how he's changed since then. So it's good that he's accepted that he's reinvented himself in his time in TNA. So I'm glad that he's actually got a second chance, because he's definitely improved so much since then. He's like almost a completely different wrestler, and it was almost crazy of WWE to release him in the first place. You can just see the raw talent and actually how he shaped that and actually found himself. He's like a self-created guy now.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I really like him. And again, he's got such a look of the WWE look, hasn't he? Like that white meat baby face type look. You just think that's WWE would love that. But also, he's got that sort of cockiness as well to be a very good heel, as we've seen in TNA in the past. So there's lots of different ways you can go around this. See Adam Cole.
He reminds me of like a younger kind of Randy Orton.
Yeah.
But, turning the cockiness up even more so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. As we see Adam Cole, you know, I've got to say, if I'm, I didn't give my who I push him for earlier, but you know what, I'm gonna pull for Adam Cole in this one. I think that's what I'm going to go for here. But I am a big fan of EC3 as well. Man, spare a thought for Raj. I know we're staying up late, Matt, but in India at the moment, 5:53 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah. He said he's only just got home from work as well, so he's like, he's got like 2 hours before the end of his night shift, and he's now watching NXT TakeOver, and he's doing the same thing as well for WrestleMania tomorrow. So dedication there. It's not always easy if you're not living in stateside, is it? On that side of the world. So dedication there.
It's a long haul for WrestleMania.
Absolutely. He's also said that he's not actually home just yet as well, so he's actually listening to us talking about this until he can get his network on. That's what he's saying at the minute. So you're missing a good match, Raj. Get home as quick as you can. This is pretty good. Try and catch up with us definitely on this one. But thanks for emailing in. Also want to give a shout out to Craig. He's in Birmingham, a little bit more local. He's telling me that he's had a big WrestleMania party weekend, saying it's very messy and he's worried about his parents coming home on Monday. Well, there you go. You better get it cleared up. Whatever's going on there. Apparently there's over 20 people around, so you can imagine what that's like. But yeah, I used to do that when I was a lot younger. Me and my friend used to... I mean, this was before we had NXT TakeOver and all the rest of it. It was just WrestleMania back then, but even that got quite crazy just one night, so God knows what the whole weekend's like. He said he started from Thursday night, so you can imagine that, Matt.
Yeah, I mean it's great when you get your friends over and involved, though, because that's what wrestling's all about.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's best when you share with other people.
Yeah,
great atmosphere going on there, no doubt.
Absolutely, and yeah. Also, Stacey's got in touch, and she said, "This ladder's looking way big, by the way, isn't it? This is like they always get the bigger one out somewhere, don't they?" Just wait to see what happens here before I read Stacey's email out. Oh my God, here we go. What are we gonna get? It's like, why don't you just go for it then? No. God. Wow, impact. But nicely done. Yeah, nicely done. Oh my God. The fans are really up for this, man. That atmosphere's got to be crazy. Just imagine, Matt, you know, you've got NXT TakeOver tonight, you're out there already, and then you've got WrestleMania the following night, coming off of the Hall of Fame here. Great weekend of wrestling if you're out there, I'm sure, for any of these fans. But yeah, Stacey was saying in the past few years NXT has slowed down, but a few years back she felt that NXT TakeOver was better than WrestleMania, and I think that's the one we agreed on as well, isn't it? Is that the one? Yeah, a couple of years ago would have been the one where it was Triple H and Roman. Yeah, I do. I think that's when we had Sami Zayn and Shinsuke and Finn Balor and Joe, didn't we? And didn't we have Bayley and... Was it Oscar, wasn't it? So, yeah, I probably would agree with that if you go back on that one.
I assume that this one's going to be a pretty excellent NXT this night here, but it's going to be so hard to outdo WrestleMania because the matches they've designed for WrestleMania this year are all so good on paper. You know, it'd be hard to mess them up because the talent involved in those matches just don't really make mistakes that often.
Yeah, I'll say this much as well, is that I don't think it's that NXT's slowed down. I just think it's that the WWE main roster have stolen more talent than usual from these guys. Because they did take a huge chunk out of them, like a year and a half ago, somewhere like that, just all at once. Especially in the women's department, Matt. I mean, they left them really bare there. So, think that's kind of why. Well, here we see. Oh, nicely done there. So far so good. I mean, the thing is, whenever you've got 6 guys out there, it is easy to get lost and stuff to go kind of wrong where things don't sort of work out too well. But all these guys look like they've this is a pretty thought out thing here. Liking all this. Some of these ladders look really wrecked at the moment, though. You see C3 trying to climb there. I love the fact now it's kind of weird that belt hangs on kind of like a coat hanger type design. I've always thought I'm like, where did that come from? I don't know if that's from when John Cena faced Randy Orton that time. Do you remember they crowned like the undisputed champion again, and they were like they put it on that to begin with. They never used to have that; it just used to hang on like a bit of wire thread. And you'd have to hope you could just unpin it, but I think they've made it a little bit more easier now by having it on there.
So, Adam Cole, it just goes to show how good this guy is. I mean, what faith they have in the guy to say, you're going to wrestle twice on tonight, and he's going to go through hell with this match as well. This is no easy task. You're going to get hurt in this. It doesn't matter what precautions you take to try and protect yourself. So you're like, something's going to happen. You're going to feel it.
Yeah, he is. He must know as well. Can't imagine what he's going to wake up like in the morning, that's for sure, after all this. Okay, I want to thank everybody who's been getting in touch with us and staying with us through this. Really surprised how many people are listening to us. I mean, I get that people would watch NXT TakeOver, but not everybody would perhaps want to listen to it this way, but it's cool that you are. We've got a lot of people coming on new as well, and don't forget, if you haven't listened to us before, wow, that was a great move there. It looked harsh as well on his stomach, didn't it?
Oh.
But yeah, just going back, I just want to thank everybody for hanging out with us for the first time, and don't forget, if you like what you hear and you want to hear a more regular show, especially our preview for WrestleMania, it's just click on the subscribe button and you'll get all the backlog absolutely free. And always, once you subscribe, it will easily drop and download for you, so you don't have to worry about finding us each week. In this match so far, very, 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 very good, very intense though, man. I mean, it seems like it's going to take a toll on their bodies, this one. Each guy seems like they've had a moment. Which
monster NXT is the one for you? Who do you reckon is the more dominant, Sullivan, or is it Killing Dane?
It's difficult. I mean, I think they could make either guy like that, but I mean, I guess, I don't know, it's tough. I mean, we may find out now. I'll wait till this happens and I'll tell you. Hold out that question, please, Matt. I'm sure this is something they can do further down the road as well, can't they? Where they can get, they normally have a guy like this in NXT, but it's rare to see two at the same time. But it's kind of cool. They do a good job with them. I mean, we've seen Rusev down there, haven't we, before? We've seen other various guys, but unfortunately, when they get to the main roster, they lose that momentum of being the big sort of bruiser, sort of bully guy, don't they? I mean, if you look at Rusev now, they almost treat him as sort of any average wrestler, don't they? Which is a shame.
Yeah, and it's crazy, really. When you think about the emphasis they put on people who are under 205 pounds, they get their own division and everything, and yet the bigger guys, they try and protect them by making them fight other bigger guys. They just put them against anybody, and then in the end, they just let people smaller than them kind of dominate them, and you kind of left wondering, what happened to the NXT person we had. It was perfect when Rusev was down there. He did look strong, and he did come up, and that undefeated streak was a great idea. Mm-hmm. And then, I don't know whether they just get bored of it, or they just don't see them as the guy or marketable enough. But then, even that, look how much merchandise Rusev sells.
Yeah, absolutely. By the way, I'm going to give my answer to Sullivan. As soon as he come off a little bit more on the dominant side there of the monster.
Ricochet's been like a factor in this match. He put
Yeah, he's a highlight reel. He's been all over the place. Enjoyed seeing what he's been doing.